Boop and boop.
Ah. Oh, that'll work.
There we go. Get. It hasn't even been 2 minutes! Or 3
What?
minutes! Mark!
I might have told him what was going on.
Might have?
That's all I'm gonna say is might have.
Well, I drank, I guess.
So did I.
Hey! We're back.
Yes, we are.
Second to last route.
This is the penultimate round, everybody.
We're doing my son, Ibuki. That's the route we're on. Really?
What?
Really?
What? What are you talking about?
Oh, my mouse has disappeared. I cannot see my mouse, but I can point at stuff. Help.
Help.
Help. Hold on.
What do you need help? What did... I had break in progress, of fucking course.
My mouse is invisible.
Oh no! Is it a wireless mouse?
Yes, but I can obviously move it. I just can't see what it's pointing at. Hold on.
Oh no, technical difficulties.
Why is it doing this? Well, oh well, we're gonna have to do that. Like this, I guess.
Sure.
We just won't mess with things. So, new game! Enter your name. No.
Would you like to skip the prologue?
Same name as last time, yes.
A work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual persons living or dead or actual events is entirely coincidental.
Of course. But do you want to skip the prologue? Yes?
No. Yes.
We'll do it for Yamazaki.
Yeah, we will.
Alright. All the way to the beginning again. Okay, not all the way, but like almost.
Well, here we go again.
Oh boy. Oh no, exams! Ah!
June.
June.
Oh, how it would be nice to be in June again.
No.
Why?
I like my cold.
Okay, let's just go to the Pacific Northwest then.
As the calendar turned to the next page, we switched to our summer uniforms. I had been so desperate to get used to high school life that April and May had just flown by. Mail! Already! Ow, it's the cat.
Yeah.
The fuck was that?
Yeah. Chizuru.
God damn it.
It's Okita. Things were rough earlier. I mean, Cosmo tried to lock down the whole cafeteria so he could place an order for you. Don't you remember? The commotion around you never seems to die out. I wonder if you have a tendency to attract trouble. No. Oh no. Let's see.
This is an email we haven't gotten for a long time.
That's why I don't remember. That's not the case, okay. Hey! Is that so? It's never a dull moment when I'm by your side, though. I might be saying this, but I'm not blaming you, okay? Actually, it's nice to be near you because I don't get as bored as I usually do. What?
Look, Soji is bored by school. Because, again, he's kind of like a genius. But
I mean, I don't want to put it like that, but, you know.
But Cheezer is a valuable that can't be predicted. Which is why he likes hanging around her. Lately, I think I finally made a place for myself at Hakuo Academy. Of course, it was a school full of boys, so I still felt a little out of place. But thanks to how reliable my friends and teachers were, I was living a fulfilling life at school. 2 months had passed since I began high school. It was a clear and sunny June morning. When I arrived at school, things felt off from the moment I entered the building. Just after I climbed the stairs and turned into the landing.
Oh yeah, we get this again.
I collided with someone rushing around the corner and ended up falling on my butt.
Oof.
Ow!
Yukimura sorry. I told you not to rush, Yamazaki-san. Are you alright, Yukimura-kun?
I looked up and saw 2 faces I recognized. Saito-san was holding a textbook under one arm. He held out his hand to me. Yes, I'm alright. I grabbed his hand, trying not to overthink it, so he could pull me upright. Thank you for that.
Take a drink!
8 minutes in!
Barring technical difficulties, it's more like 7?
I guess. I'm just looking at the time when we started stream.
Oh, well, that's also...
That makes more sense. I'm sorry, Yamazaki-san. I wasn't being careful.
Again! Yukimura, why? Jesus, calm down.
By the way, chat, remember, anytime we get a cheese that says thank you or sorry, take a drink of water, juice, soda, but not alcohol. Trust us.
Champagne sitting in our region at work. It was left over from yesterday. Yeah.
Anyway. As I bowed deeply to the 2 of them, I noticed the second-year textbook had fallen to the floor.
Doof.
Isn't this your textbook, Yamazaki-san?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I did drop it. I didn't notice. Thanks.
Something was off. Yamazaki-san's eyes had kind of a glazed look with noticeable dark circles beneath them. Sato-san looked unusually tired too. They seemed...
Are you alright?
Are you not getting enough sleep?
I figured that would have also been for Yamazaki's route, but okay.
You look tired. Are you getting enough sleep?
That's just how it is right now. It's not a big deal. Yeah, not a big deal? Right. The real struggle will begin within a week or so.
Huh? They smiled bitterly and then turned away, as they did. Their gaits seemed uneven. They had said it wasn't a big deal, but it certainly didn't look that way. I wonder if they're okay. I was getting more and more worried, but I didn't have much time left before homeroom. I hurried off to my classroom without saying anything else. Since I had arrived that morning, the sound of students chattering filled the hallways. The hallway outside the classroom was especially lively, maybe because classes hadn't started yet. I gotten to know my classmates over the last 2 months and exchanged greetings with them as I headed to our classroom. On the way, I spotted a couple of familiar faces in the distance and suddenly stopped in my tracks. Heisuke and Okita-kun, nah. I said kun, that's incorrect. That was so incorrect. Okita-kun.
No.
Okita-kun is so wrong. Okita-san. They were both second years. Why were they waiting by a first year classroom?
We were waiting for you.
It would be time for homeroom soon.
Leave them alone.
Leave them alone!
Not this route.
The bell would probably ring soon. I wouldn't want to make Heisuke and Okita-san late by stopping them for a chat. I've heard those two often run late. Yeah, I'll leave them be. And then they run late and then get scolded by Hijikata.
So which one of them really doesn't care?
Thanks, Mage.
Hi, Mage. What did it say earlier?
It has not moved.
Okay, there we go.
It's...
I think you mean to say, what can I say except you're welcome.
Oh, God. It's waiting to get to a post office, is what I think it said. My mouse is invisible, so therefore I cannot look at anything. I decided to watch them go on their way, passing up the chance to speak with them. After entering my classroom, I took out my textbook and notebook, getting ready for the day's lessons. The bell rang as soon as I'd finished, and the door opened right after.
Alright, take your seats, guys. Homeroom is starting.
Everyone rushed to their seats as Harada-sensei came in.
Dad! Bow! Alright, Ohio Mas.
Ohayou gozaimasu.
Boss. Time for attendance. That's what I would normally say, but it seems like everyone is here, so if you happen to not be here, raise your hand.
You can't raise your hand if you're not here.
Go let that slide because this is your route.
Ibuki sounded exasperated as he spoke up. I laughed a little despite myself. Harada-sensei sometimes joked around like that during class. He really was a friendly, kind teacher.
Alright, now that you all started school 2 months ago, and it's June now. So that being the case, thought you might know this already, but midterms, our school's midterm test starts in 2 weeks. I was hoping that little bam that I did on my desk would come through, but it didn't.
Oh.
Like as if he's slamming the lectern, or...
Oh.
I got the idea from fucking Ace Attorney.
Oh my god.
Make sure that you study thoroughly, you guys. You put your feet up and you slack off, and... Well, who knows what kind of horrors you might be tempting.
Harada-sensei smirked as if he knew something we didn't.
But I do.
Horrors?
Oh yeah! If you're thinking that this will be the same test as you had back in middle school, well, you're gonna have a bad time. As you all know, Hakuo Academy has a teacher who's much more passionate about education compared to most other schools.
Passionate about education, meaning... It's Hijikata-sensei, isn't it?
Don't you know it's impolite to talk about someone when they're not there?
Where did you come from?
I am everywhere and nowhere at the same time.
This is a nightmare.
Well, so the story goes. Following a certain teacher's suggestion, there will be penalties for students who get low test scores. Those scoring less than 50% in a certain subject will receive a special homework assignment and must clean all the school's windows.
The more Harada-sensei explained, the paler everyone in class went.
Those scoring 30% or less will lead you with the additional homework and cleaning the corridors. And below that, well, the punishments get extra special.
Special meaning?
Below 20% means doing a problem set, weeding the schoolyard, and an additional week of classes, as well as the extra homework.
What is a problem set?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Oh god.
If you really want to know, then by all means, fuck up on your tests.
No thanks. What?
Sorry, but it's already set in stone. You don't like it, then study like there's no mañana. I don't think anyone in here should get lower than 50%. You guys got nothing to fear if you study, right?
I recall what had happened that morning when listening to Harada-sensei. That probably explained the state that Saito-san and Yamazaki-san were in. I didn't mind studying, but I didn't love it so much that I'd subject myself to doing the extra homework. What would he do to me if I got stuck in supplementary classes? Ibuki's face was drained of all color as he hung his head. This was going to be difficult. I should brace myself. The midterm test would begin the week after next. I had thought that June's hardships were over, but the real battles were lurking just around the corner. Phew. All the meal sets had such big portions, so I was full before I even realized it. I started heading back to my classroom before lunch ended. I was walking down the hallway feeling content when... Your expression... Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your expression's even dopier than usual, Chizuru. I looked back in confusion to see Kaoru and Saito-san standing side by side. Hello, Saito-san. And Kaoru. Polite as ever. Though the way you worded it made it sound like you mentioned me as an afterthought. I didn't really mean it like that, but, was I really making such a weird face? Yeah, an unbearably airheaded one. Honestly, I'm saying this as your brother. It was a sorry sight.
Yukimura-kun, I wouldn't worry too much about it. Nagamo-san is putting it a little bit too harshly.
I questioned San with Kun. Because he is younger.
Oh, Kun. Okay. Saito. Nagamo Kun's putting it a little bit too harshly.
You think so?
I do. I haven't thought of anything of the sort about your face even once throughout this entire conversation or the whole day. If I had to put it into words, I'd say that you were looking remarkably content just now.
That's a pretty mild way to put it. Just tell it to her straight. Her face looked like the lights were on, but nobody was home.
You're no prize yourself.
Hmm.
That's not true. Even if she did look somewhat attentive nonetheless.
I just couldn't keep my composure as they kept exchanging comments. And then Jan decides to interrupt this line. And what sort of face I had been making. I spoke up, hoping to change the subject. More importantly, have you gotten close with Saito-san, Kaoru? You're hanging out during lunch and everything. Kaoru wasn't a people person by any stretch, so I was glad he got on with such a nice senior. But then he snorted in my relief. That's rich. Do me a favor and don't assume what I must be getting up to. It's none of your business. What? I'm not all buddy-buddy with this guy, okay? Not now and not ever. If I didn't have tedious work to do for the disciplinary committee again today, I'd have zero reason to spend time with him. Hey, now. You'll offend Saito-san if you keep talking like that. Before Kaoru could respond to my reprimand, Saito-san shook his head.
I appreciate your concern, Yukimura-kun, but you don't need to worry about it.
Saito-san.
He's always like this.
It was like he could only resign himself to the idea that even remarking on it would be pointless. And in the end, there was no avoiding that Kaoru was just younger than him. I still thought that Kaoru's attitude was a problem, but what could I do about it?
Scold him seriously?
The answer is... scold him seriously.
Yeah.
Kaoru, you shouldn't take advantage of Saito-san's kindness like this. Even you wouldn't like other people talking about you the way you've been about him, right? Kaoru's eyes widened with surprise, but he wouldn't back down. Far from it. Like I care. If we're talking about who has the bigger issues here, you've got it worse than I do. Me? Kaoru barreled on without pause. You should be aware of our disciplinary measures. Are you preparing for your tests like you should? I'm going to, from now on. Let's not even mention the number of oddballs that hang around you. If you don't get your act together...
Nagamo-kun, Yukimura-kun is not a child. There's no need to nitpick her this much.
Would the bystander mind staying out of this? We're siblings and this is a family matter. Even though Saito-san had offered me a lifeline, Kaoru just kept on going. I couldn't get a word in edgewise with the way he was carrying on. It felt like he was going to drag this out to no end, but...
Stand firm and retort.
Accept his criticism.
Oh!
Yep. That's what it says.
Well then.
You're right. My shoulders drooped a little. You're only saying all this to me because you can tell how helpless I am. That's not... Thanks. I'll try to do better from now on, so that you won't have to worry about me. Drink?
Yeah.
Many sippis.
Yes.
Even though I was in low spirits from all his criticism, I plastered a smile on my face, trying my best to not look so pathetic. No, I mean, I was also a bit out of line with what it was saying. I can't understand how you can always find a bright side to things. And he's gone. Huh? At Kauto's mumbling, I could only stare open-mouthed at him.
Don't worry about it, Yukimura-kun.
Saito spoke up, choosing his words carefully.
You've done nothing wrong. Nagamo-kun just has trouble with being honest, so... Don't worry about it and head to class. Lunchtime is nearly over.
Right. I told Sato-san I'd be heading off and hurried to my classroom. Then, as the days went by, the older students, who already knew how severe the penalties were, grew more and more desperate. Mail! Who's it from? What do you think?
Just mark all as read. I'm just dealing with email stuff. Either friends or it's Okita.
It is Kauto.
Oh!
Chizuru, I feel like I may have, gone too far earlier. I mean, you listen to people too much. One of these days you'll get scammed and not even notice.
I'll be careful.
Yeah!
Hey, let's go!
It's that kind of thinking that makes me nervous. No, that's enough. If I don't let many scammers near you in the first place, everything will be fine. Kauto! How? Sir, how?
Never you worry about how I'm going to do it.
Seeing them made us first years grow more anxious as well. The strange tension that enveloped Hakuo Academy just kept growing stronger. And then...
7 days until midterms.
here we go! We've been studying for our test day after day. Harada-sensei scanned the class from its podium, seeing how exhausted we all looked and grinned.
Looking good, you guys. Looks like you lot finally understand how harsh our tests are.
What do you mean, looking good? This is just agony.
Hey, now, don't say that. It's not like I don't get what you're going through. Let's just think of this as a rite of passage. This is what you signed up for whenever you enrolled into Hakuo Academy. There's no turning back now, so just do your best, alright?
What he said was absolutely correct. Everyone lost the will to argue and fell silent.
6 days until midterms. Oh no.
That day, I ran into Kazuma in the corridor unexpectedly. Naturally, Amagiri and Shiranui were shadowing him all the while.
Chizuru. Less than a week remains until testing. Are you studying properly, my wife?
I am. I'm working at my own pace, but it's going fairly well, I think. I could have asked him how he was doing, but I had the distinct feeling that I didn't need to. Why, you ask? He looked like the very picture of calm, what with that self-satisfied smile spread across his face.
The way that these students grow so flustered over the mere high school test is so unsightly. Don't you agree? No, because high school students are bound to freak out over high school tests. You call it unsightly, I call it normal. Kazuma, if we do not depart soon, you will be late for your next lesson. Whether or not I attend any classes, there's not a single thing of the test that will cover that I won't understand. But very well. Let us do the teachers a favor and go for today. With that, I bid you farewell, my petit chauffeur.
God damn it. I was left standing alone in the hallway, overwhelmed as Cosmo swaggered off with an arrogant look on his face.
5 days until the midterms.
Ohayo, Saito-san.
Oh, Yukimura-kun. Ohio, Mas.
You still have disciplinary committee work in the mornings, even though we only have 5 days until our midterms. That must be rough for you.
No, it's important to accumulate knowledge on a regular basis in order to study properly. So I see no point in panicking just before a test.
Just what do you expect from Saito-san?
However, all sport and culture clubs ought to have suspended their activities for the duration for the tests. Since Heisuke-kun is not with you, then he must be late. That's one strike against him.
No, he's on class cleaning duty this morning, so he must have arrived before me.
Oh, come to think of it, he might have passed by here a short while ago.
When I looked at Saito-san more closely, I could see the dark bags hanging underneath his eyes. On the surface, he looked as dignified as ever, but his grip on his pen looked a little shaky. Perhaps he was staying up late studying, too.
It's 4 days until the midterms. It's, not yet. It's Saturday, isn't it? Yep.
I was studying in my room on Saturday when my cell phone suddenly rang. Okita-san? A message with a picture attached, as usual. Let's have a look. He was making a peace sign at the camera with some puzzling-looking plushie hanging from his hand.
I want a toy I think you'd like. I'll give it to you in class soon.
What kind of taste did he think I had? Moreover, I can't think of anyone else who'd mess around like this before a test, even if it is a Saturday. Look at him acting like a hotshot.
It's 3 days until midterms.
Now it is.
I've been waiting for this little bit.
Sunday morning. I decided to do a little sweeping in my front door, just for a change of pace. That was when I saw Heisuke-kun stumbling onto the road. Heisuke-kun, are you okay? The dark bags beneath his eyes were something else. His hollow stare was devoid of life. He looked so exhausted that he couldn't even walk straight.
Where's your policy? So I must try to a block around the must stay awake.
He's so tired his words aren't straight.
Exactly.
But if you don't sleep a little, you won't last until the test.
No. I lost my son. I'm gonna find it. Don't stop me. Don't stop me. I'm not gonna die.
Wait, Heisuke-kun! A whole lap around the block is obviously way too much to...
It's gone.
I tried to stop him, but he'd already ran off. I could only pray for his safety as I watched him stagger off in zigzags down the road. What was that?
Nothing.
Did I hear something?
No, nothing important.
Anyway, sir.
2 days until the midterms.
Recess time. Or break time.
Close enough.
I gathered the printouts from my class and brought them to the staff room. or is angry?
Mm.
Ichikata-sensei looked especially annoyed and sighed deeply. He looked no better than the students, just as exhausted by the pre-test frenzy. Is something wrong, Hijikata-sensei?
Those idiots are so tired from cramming that they sleep right through my classes. Because of them, I scream my lungs out at them every morning, every time. Classes are a key part of test preparations. They've got their priorities all backwards.
I see you've been hard at work too. I was pretty sure they were pulling multiple all-nighters studying because they feared the prospect of being penalized, though.
Honestly, Hijikata, you have nobody to blame but yourself for this.
That's true. But I got where Hijikata-sensei was coming from, so I couldn't help but smile dryly at that.
At last, the day before the midterms.
Finally, it's tomorrow. At the end of the school day, while I was putting away my textbooks, I glanced sideways. Ibuki sat there engrossed in his studies and showed no signs of going home. Ibuki-kun, aren't you going home? I'd have no time to study if I did, since Serizawa-san's there. Ibuki-kun often mentioned that name when we spoke. It seems like he didn't get along with this Serizawa-san person. Hello, yawning. It seemed like he didn't get along with this Serizawa person. It looked like he'd been driven into a corner, so I made sure to show him a smile.
Aw.
Best of luck. You too. He gave me a little smile and then dove back into his textbooks as if he were clinging onto his desk for dear life.
Oh no.
At that moment, I noticed my phone vibrating in my pocket and pulled it out. A message notification popped up on my screen. Oh, it's from Olsen. Olsen is my friend who attends Shimabara Girls High School, which wasn't too far away from my academy. Chizuru-chan! Are you going to be okay for the tests? I can't take it anymore. I just want to run away at this rate. But after we get through midterms, we definitely need to hang out. I see. They're having midterms right now, too. Shimabara is a sister school to Hakuo, come to think of it. In what way, we do not know. I will survive with your moral support, Chizuru-chan. Jeez, Olsen. Having read her message, I decided to reply right away. What should I write?
Looking forward to it.
Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. Send. The way I saw it, it was easier to persevere when there was a prize waiting for you after all the struggle. A little while after I hit send, Olsen replied. Definitely. Let's both do our best. I could feel my motivation grow with Olsen cheering for me. Well, I should go over my notes one last time before the test. I finished getting ready and grabbed my bag to leave the classroom.
And here it is, the midterm tests.
Nope. Not yet. Halfway to the student entrance, I heard footsteps coming from the hallway and looked up.
Do.
Oh, Yamazaki-san.
And he's gone.
He didn't even spare me a glance when I called out to him, looking horribly panicked as he dashed past.
Oh.
He looked completely flustered. Did something happen to him? As I tilted my head questioningly, my eyes unintentionally caught onto a fountain pen rolling across the floor. Did Yamazaki-san drop this? Let's see.
Return tomorrow.
I got a completely different, prompt. It says, handed into the lost and found.
So that means return it tomorrow, right?
Does it? Hold on. I'm gonna go get the other.
Hold up, folks. We got ourselves a bit of a speed bump here.
Yeah, hold on. Right, I don't have. I don't have a mouse.
Moose, where are you?
Moose.
Yes, Moose.
Moose.
Yes, Moose.
Okay, hold on. Do they? Tell me I got that one. Ah. Hold on, okay, leave them alone. That's correct. Scold him. Ah! So
What was it?
it is go and give it to him is not the same as hand it into lost and found. What the hell?
Okay.
What? Wait, what? Hold on. I guess that's correct. Oh god, my mouse, I can't find it. Go and give it to him, I guess.
I guess.
I
Yeah.
guess.
Would you want to make a save here just in case it's wrong?
Yeah, let's do that.
Cause
Just in case it's wrong.
yeah.
Oops, not load.
Found what the fuck?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I can't see my mouse.
Oh no, this is trouble, folks.
Okay, so I can click on that. Got it.
Okay, there we go.
Save data.
Yes.
Oh god. Yes. Okay. Okay, I gotta get the X again. Oh, there it is. Why did my mouse disappear? Go and give it.
Be figuring it out later.
I tried looking for Yamazaki-san after he hurried off, but he was nowhere to be found. What should I do? Maybe it wasn't him who dropped this. I decided I ought to go to the staff room and drop it off at the Lost and Found.
It is.
There it is. There's the Lost and Found, but that did not say Lost and... Jesus. Harada-sensei happened to be there when I arrived, so I decided to entrust it to him.
Someone dropped this? Alright, I'll take care of it. By the way, have you seen Ryunosuke?
Well, I guess we found the right option.
Huh.
Ibuki-kun? No, I haven't. Do you need to see him for something?
No, not really. It's just... he looks like he's about to drop dead at any minute lately. If you happen to see him, tell him to take it easy for me. Alright?
Okay, I will.
Obviously, the same goes for you, too. Your hard work will be all for nothing if you overdo it.
I left the staff room and headed to the entrance hall, looking for Ibuki-kun all the while. But he was nowhere to be seen. I figured that he had already left and was about to go home myself when... Seriously, what? What was Ibuki-kun? Was that Ibuki-kun's voice right now? What the fuck is going on over there?
my Xbox controller fell.
What?
Yeah. So that is gonna go right here for right now. This goes here and continue, and
Okay.
that can go up there.
It was coming from the school courtyard. Uh-oh. I just bumped into you because I haven't been sleeping enough.
Is it the bitch?
Nope.
Oh, so you're just gonna leave without apologizing, then?
I said sorry. What more do you want? It looked like Ibuki-kun and a few seniors were talking in the back of the courtyard.
You got some balls talking to us like that as a first year. Oh yeah. You're the chairman's son, ain't ya?
I'm not Serizawa-san's son.
Oh, I get it now. That's why you're acting fresh with us third years.
It's nothing to do with that. I was just sleepy from all the cramming.
The chairman's son? Studying? Don't make me laugh. You just got enrolled here thanks to your daddy's connections in the first place, didn't you? Should have asked your old man to deal with the test for you.
I told you, Serizawa-san's has got nothing to do with this.
Hey, I remember you now. You did kendo back in the day, didn't you? Right, so you're that brat from back then. Huh, you're just as cocky as ever.
What should I do? It was best to call a teacher at times like this. I heard a familiar voice as I was hesitating.
Hey, Ryanosuke, what you up to?
I saw Heisuke-kun running up to where Ibuki-kun and the others stood. Nothing, really.
Huh? Did something happen here, you guys? Hey, aren't you that second year from Kendo Club? The Kendo Club? You mean Hijikata Sensei's club? We need to get out of here, let's go! We didn't do anything!
They rushed away after blurting that out. Heisuke-kun stuck his tongue out at them as they fled. Nah.
Jerks.
Hold up. I need to get my charger before this phone dies.
Oh no.
Boop. Okay.
Yay! Yeah! Jerks!
And once he made sure they were gone, he turned to Ibuki-kun.
So, what exactly was that just now, Ryanosuke?
Nothing. I just bumped into them.
Oh, well that checks out, I guess. You never really minced words, you know. You ought to be careful, though.
I know.
Hey, so, were they actually bullying you?
That's not what happened. See ya, Toto.
Huh.
Sulking, Ibuki-kun declared that and abruptly left.
What's up with him?
Heisuke-kun stood there for a bit puzzled before he left as well. Harada-sensei had said earlier to tell Ibuki-kun to take it easy, to think that he was actually going through all this. I decided to tell him what Harada-sensei said tomorrow. With that, I had to go home and study for the midterms too.
Finally, it was test day.
It was time for the real thing at last. I'd study as much as I was able to, but I still felt a bit anxious. I felt nervous as I passed through the school gate. The test had finally started. Well, I'm gonna attempt to
This
save.
is a good time to save. If you can.
Oh god. Okay, hold on.
Go.
There we go. Yes. Okay.
Give us a minute, folks. We have an invisible mouse.
We do have an invisible mouse. Oh god. Okay, hold on. Oh my god. Why is this mouse invisible? Can I? No, I can't do that. Oh, I almost had it, damn it! Got it! Got it! I got it! The test had finally started. I'd answer all the questions I could and do my very best on all the other ones. Alright! Yep, that's cool. Please give us new questions we haven't heard before. Oh god, I didn't mean math.
Okay, so let's see. 15 minus 6. And then, which is 9. Divided by 3 is
3?
2.
No.
And then add -2 to that, and it's 0.
Okay. Wait, what? There's no 0.
No, oh, yeah, you're right. So it's 1.
1. Okay, so I wasn't stupid. My brain was actually correct for once. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yay! Da-da-da-da.
We have no sound effects.
Well, no.
Alright. Na 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 na. While
Harada.
bragged about his the scar. What the doodle? Oh, the doodle.
Did Nagakura paint over it?
A human face. See.
Wait. Go away. Yes! Alright,
next.
Journey. Journey.
Who came to Kagoshima in 1549 and introduced Christmas. Oh God, this question. Oh no, never mind.
To Japan.
Was it Perry? Oh no, it's this question. It's this stupid question.
Right.
It was one of the Xaviers, I believe.
Francis Xavier.
Yeah, there's 2.
Francis Xavier.
Wait. We got just sweet and just sweet.
I'm looking at the mission to Japan. Jesuits. So Xavier Jesuit.
S or Z?
So A. So
A?
I think it's A.
All right, let's see. Oh god! Oh god!
Oh, let's go. Okay, good.
No!
Was it? What?
It was the other Xavier.
It's the C one, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the S. The Daimyo clan in
My bad.
charge. Choshu region was... Ah, fuck me. It's not Matsudaria. Matsudaria is Aizu. I don't think it's Takeda. Is it
Choshu region.
Mori or Date? I would say Date, but I'm probably wrong. Or is it a Mori?
The Mori clan?
Okay, it's Mori. Hey. Oh god, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus.
No.
No.
No. There we
Did I
go.
get it right? Yeah! Alright. One more.
Alright.
The expression. Okay.
Expression.
Got
Got
oh, this one.
the-
The morbs. The morbs.
Oh,
Depression.
it's depression.
It's depression. Morbs
Ain't
is
it a
depression.
bitch?
Feeling
Feeling really down.
Yes, see. Oh, gee. No. Do not materialize while I'm on you. Do not.
Oh, that was close.
We're fine. We're fine. We're fine.
We're fine.
We're fine. We did not get a purple score, but we're fine.
Technical error on my end. I'm gonna eat some of these sugar cookies from Walmart.
Oh my god, Walmart sugar cookies.
Yeah. Frosted sugar cookies, you know.
That made me think, could I find sugar cookies in my Walmart? Yes, I can, actually.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't have a grocery section. Right, I think I did well. I felt I could avoid all the penalties with this. I got through the test one way or another and let out a long sigh of relief. Then, several days later... Yes! I saw the test results posted in the hallway and the tension in my shoulders was replaced by relief. Coder looked at the same notice board from beside me and shrugged his shoulders. Well, that's how it is. You did pretty well on your first test.
Yukimura, Nagamo, how'd your first test midterm go?
Oh, Yamazaki-san. Yamazaki also looked relieved as he called out to us. I could tell he had probably gotten a good grade. It was fine. Fortunately, I was able to get through mine without issue. Only idiots would get penalized from questions as easy as those were. Come on. Why don't you just be honest instead of saying things like that?
Carelessness makes for a powerful enemy, Nagamo. You're in high school. Unfortunate as it may be, there will be many times where you have to study. Right. The scope of these tests are still narrow for you lot.
Sensei, Nagakura-sensei too. Nagakura-sensei has shown up, laughing and wearing a grin on his face.
I say that, but don't worry. Us teachers are allies of hard-working students after all.
Nagakura-sensei clapped Kaoru's shoulder with a few smacks, making Kaoru pull a face. Yamazaki-san was keeping an eye on Sanan-sensei. With so many of my teachers and seniors around me, I swore to myself that I'd do even better. I can totally English.
You can totally English right now?
The tests were over and the results had been announced. Mail!
I wonder who.
Who is it?
Friends.
Who?
Friends.
Yeah, but who in Friends?
Probably, Sen.
How the fuck?
Hey!
Hakuo... sorry. Hakuo Academy was an all-boys school up until last year. Does it have that sloppiness that's unique to boys, or does it feel like something out of Lord of the Flies or something? How do you feel about it?
Everyone's kind, I think, is what it's supposed to be.
I really don't remember the answer.
Hey!
Yeah, how the fuck do you do that?
Because I am a witch.
Because you are a witch?
Wait a minute, would that make me a warlock in this case?
Warlock or wizard? Take your fucking pick.
I'm going with warlock because they're charisma casters.
Okay.
I have charisma.
I see. I was a little bit worried because there were only boys at that school, but it looks like some good people are there too. You should tell me about it next time, which is in like a few minutes. Maybe. The tension on campus was gradually dissipating and everything was going back to normal. After school, once the test results were announced, while I was trying to leave through the student exit and go back home. There he is.
Ah.
There he goes. Was that Kondo-sensei just now? He had gone around the back of the school. When I saw that, I stopped walking. There wasn't anything over there, so where was he going? I thought it was kind of mysterious, and so, egged on by my curiosity, I jogged after him. I went deeper behind the school. I never set foot back there before. Hello, Jan. Yeah.
Yawns this episode as well.
Yep. I never set foot back there before. The moment I caught up to Kondo-sensei, he stopped in his tracks. What was this place? Towering in front of me was an old gate, and my eyes widened. Did I think there was something like this here, right on campus?
Yukimura-kun. How come you're here?
I'm sorry. I saw you heading this way, and my curiosity got the better of me. Take a drink.
Yeah.
Nice, cold water.
Ah, so that's what it is.
Kondo-sensei gave me an understanding smile and turned his gaze back towards the gate. The old wooden door was shut tight, looking like it hadn't been opened in a long time. It had been 2 months since I began studying at Hakuoki Academy, but I never knew this was here until now. Kondo-sensei, what is this place?
Shie Hall.
Huh?
That's what it used to be called anyway. There used to be a swordplay dojo here by that name.
Used to be?
As you can see, it's closed now, so no students go here. No one goes here. But I've no doubt that the teachings of this school are still being passed down. At least that's what I believe.
There was this look in his eyes, almost as if he were dwelling in a time far removed from the present. I got the feeling that this must have been a very important place to Kondo-sensei.
I always come here whenever I want to return to my roots. This place is... Shie Hall is... Hakuoki Academy's starting point.
Kondo-sensei finally rested his hand on the place I figured the sign must once have hung, and his eyes closed in nostalgia. Shie-ho. I mouthed the words to myself, tested the way they felt. That name. I felt like I'd heard it before. Kondo-sensei studied me as I thought about it. He smiled as he began to speak once more.
Yukimura-kun, looks like the sun is just about to set. Don't you think it's about time for you to go home?
Oh, right, that's true. It's already so late. But...
By the way, I heard from Toshi. It looks like you got some magnificent grades this time around.
Hijikata-sensei said that? Hijikata-sensei said that?
You can clearly English today, haven't you? Oh yes, you are the most talented woman in the history of Hakuo Academy. It is truly magnificent.
Thank you very much.
Take a drink.
Yeah. Kondo-sensei's cheerful words didn't contain a single line or a hint of flattery within them. He made that casual remark as we were walking away, and it made me feel a bit embarrassed. But
It's a student's duty to study, so I want you to continue trying your absolute hardest. And of course, I don't mean just in your studies either. If you're also having a fun time living your everyday life at Hakuo Academy, well, I just want to say that would make me very happy as your principal.
I returned his nod as he smiled, and then glanced back at Shie-ho just once. He had called it the school's starting point. What did that mean? Questions along these lines came to mind, and I couldn't help but wonder at such a mystery. Anyway, I would do my best from here on out. I smiled in high spirits. I like your favorite.
Yeah.
You're usually excited for it.
Yeah.
Are you tired, sir?
A little bit. Not so much where I'm gonna fall asleep at my keyboard, but...
Oh. Not like me the other day while I was listening to ASMR editing. The days passed in the blink of an eye. Our first term had ended and it was already August. In other words, it was what everyone was waiting for. Summer vacation! One day, as we're getting attacked by cicadas left and right, in the height of summer, while the cicadas were vigorously droning again, trying to attack us from every single corner. Mail! It's from... Friends again. Alright, who is it this time?
It's probably Sen again. Oh no, it's Shiori! I think you might already kinda understand this, but when Kazuma says bride, he's being serious about finding a wife, you know? That's why giving him a serious answer when he asks you is real tough for you now. Be careful. I think it's fine. Because I remember doing I will be careful and it didn't work last time.
Alright, let's see. If you remembered correctly.
Wait a second. You say it's fine, but I don't really understand what you mean. You do understand what I'm telling you, right? Some people got strange tastes.
Shit, I'm doing. Trying so hard to protect us. Oh god, back to being attacked by cicadas. My friends had invited me to go shopping with them, and I arrived at the square in front of the station. Though I might have gotten here a little too early. I looked around as I waited at the appointed spot, but I didn't see my friends anywhere. It was only me and the shimmering heat haze rising from the asphalt under the afternoon sun. What should I do? As I murmured to myself and reached for my phone in my pocket.
Hey, wait up there, little lady. Why don't we find ourselves a little cafe to hang in if you're free?
Oh, it really doesn't like you talking with the cicadas.
Oh, that's not good.
What? I suddenly heard someone and felt a tap on my shoulder. There we go.
Just messing with you. Thought you looked familiar. Turned out it was you after all.
Shiranui?
What are you up to in a place like this? I thought you must have been waiting for someone to hit on you, so I went out and called out.
Hit on? I did feel my heart skip a beat when I heard his voice.
Press around already, damn it!
Eh?
A route for Shiranui?
Yeah. But when
Give it to us already, damn it!
But when I realized it was someone I knew, I let out a breath I didn't know I was holding. I'm just waiting for my friends. Are you by yourself today, Shiranui?
I can't go. I thought I'd go clothes shopping for a little bit. I can't take my time if Cosmo's around after all. Plus, I'm curious that fashion sense is, well, you know, so it's no use asking him for an opinion either. Yeah, going at it alone is just a lot easier.
The three of you certainly have different tastes when it comes to things like clothes.
Oh yeah, I mean I like leather and silver accessories and stuff like that. And then those two, they just don't get it.
Seeing him give an over-the-top shrug, I found myself smiling naturally. Come to think of it, this might have actually been the first time I've ever talked one-on-one with Shiranui. After we chatted for a while, he casually glanced at the time.
Uh-oh, that's right. You said you were gonna be waiting for your buddies, didn't you?
Oh, right.
They'll be here soon.
They'll be here soon. They should be arriving around now, but... I checked my phone again as I told him that, and just then...
Stop right there, criminal scum!
Hold it right there, you skirt chaser. How about you step away from my friend?
Isn't that what I just said?
Shut up! That cutting voice echoed across the square. Oh, you're here.
Huh? Skirt chaser, huh? You wouldn't be talking about little old me now, would you?
Do you see anyone else around here? With your flashy clothes and that sort of vibe, you have to be some kind of pickup artist. What? Hang on a moment, you two.
Pickup artist, huh?
Olsen and Kozasu, the friends who I'd been waiting for, rushed to stand between me and Shiranui in my defense. Despite being on the receiving end of their icy glares, Shiranui grinned my way, looking for all the world like he was enjoying himself.
Skirt chaser, huh? Yeah, I guess that's what it would look like from afar.
Olsen, Kozasu, he's not really some skirt chaser.
What if I was one, though? What, should I just invite all three of you out on a date and get to know you a little better?
What? His expression was entirely playful and teasing. He was clearly just trying to rile them up.
I love being able to voice shit like this because it's so much fun.
Oh god. Yo. I need to do more drawings for Shiranui and then you can just...
Go ham.
I guess. Though most of the ones that I have planned are more emotional, I guess.
Oh, good. I've been waiting for this.
You want a Shiranui route? You're gonna get a Shiranui route, but you're gonna get pain.
Alright, let's go.
But if he went and said something like that, Osen and Kozasu wouldn't take it lightly. terribly sorry to disappoint you, but we three are having a day out, and it's girls only.
Oh, wow, you are looking real scary right now. Alright, I hear it loud and clear. There's no need to glare at me like that. Right, then this nuisance will see himself out. See you later, ladies. Enjoy yourselves now.
Shiranui left us just like that, waving lazily with a smirk still on his face.
I can totally see it too, where she says to him, "Do you see anybody else around here?" He just points at like a random person. That's like, "What are you talking about? That old lady over there?"
You okay, Chizuru-chan? You're a kind soul, so I figured you wouldn't be able to assert yourself so easily. But with those types, you need to make it loud and clear that you're not interested, you hear? They'll just take advantage of you if you show them your soft side. Well... In any case, I had to explain to them that he wasn't actually some pickup artist, but someone who I knew from school. I sighed before I tried to tell them, but it took a long time for them to accept my explanation. I need water.
Boys, you're not doing very good at your job here.
Oh, hi, Saito. You're looking at me.
Oh yeah, that's right. You do have a Saito.
Yeah, I have a Saito charm, a Heisuke charm, and a Yamazaki charm. Though I kind of want to switch this Yamazaki charm for a different one, but I don't have one yet.
I'll take Yamazaki. I'll get the Baka trio.
Eh?
And you can have the cat trio.
Still, it's been a long time. I'm so glad to see you. Both Osen and I have extracurricular activities, so it's really hard to make plans. It's easier now thanks to the summer holidays. Now that we're finally on vacation, I want to meet up as much as we can, even every day if possible. Every day? If you just come to Shimabara High with us in the first place, we could see each other every day, you know? This girl is Sen Suzuka. She is my friend in the second year at Shimabara Girls High School, which is next to Hakuo Academy. I call her Osen. She's about 1 year older than me and is very dependable. She also seems to really care about me. Even though she's the daughter of an important family, she isn't pretentious at all. She's a lovely person. This girl is Kozusu Suzuka. She's a first year at Shimabara Girls High School, and I just call her Kozusu. Due to various circumstances, she lives with Osen's family. I guess she's her sister-in-law. Technically. I want to be more like her. She has good looks and a wonderful, straightforward personality. True. I told you to come to the same school as us so many times, too. Then you went and enrolled in Hakuo Academy, which is full of boys. Well, it was her choice to make, so it makes sense we didn't have much of a say in it. Why don't we make the most of today, at least? We don't usually get to hang out, after all. Yeah, let's go enjoy ourselves to the fullest. I nodded in agreement, and the two of them simply smiled happily. Blah, 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 blah. Bah.
I think I'm gonna go get something to eat while you're voicing as well.
Yep,
so.
Don't worry. Go get your foods.
Alright.
I nodded in agreement, and the two of them smiled happily.
Boys, make sure she stays hydrated.
I don't know if I'm gonna stay hydrated. Then, first up is shopping! We walked down the street as a group with Osen taking the lead. We looked around various clothing stores. Though I chose my own clothes quickly, the other two took a long time. Somehow I ended up getting caught up in their incredible momentum and tried on a bunch of clothes. It was a little tough, but even so, spending time with girlfriends was a fun change of pace.
All the stores just have autumn clothes. We're still in the middle of summer.
That's fine. It means summer items are on sale. Look, this one's even 30% off. Both Osen and Kozasu had bought a bunch of clothing and looked perfectly satisfied as they laughed with matching grins on their faces. As for me, I felt a little tired after trying on item after item.
I don't know if you've noticed, but it's already noon. I'm a little hungry too. How about we take a break?
Yeah, I'd like to sit down and take a breather myself. Alright, then let's rest here then. Our regular fast food joint was packed with students taking shelter from the heat. We finished placing our orders and grabbed our respective trays before hurrying to our seats. Water. We started up with some easy small talk as I bit into my hamburger. Thank you! Mark, I'll drink more. Okay. What type of shoes would match the dress I bought earlier? How was the softball tournament at Shimabara? But soon enough. Summer is basically the season of love, right? It seemed that Osen was aiming her question straight at me. And I realized that her eyes were glittering with an intense curiosity as she stared at me. Hey, Chizuru-chan. You've been surrounded by guys at Hakuoki Academy since spring, so... have you found someone you like? The question was so sudden, I almost spat out my orange juice.
What a reaction. Could it be you have a boyfriend?
Huh? You really have one? This conversation was going way too fast, but I was still choking on my juice. If you really do have one, you absolutely have to introduce him to me. I'll scope him out for you. Mr. Yan has come to play again.
Same. I'll deal with him if he's a strange one, Chizuru-chan. There's no need for that. I don't have one.
But it's your summer vacation. Don't you like the sound of a summer date?
That's,
Part of me did like the sound of that, but...
let's go find some swimsuits later, so we can go to the pool before break ends.
Ah, good idea. That'll be a prime opportunity to snatch up a good man.
What?
The conversation progressed steadily without me, leaving me very confused, but... the grin of enjoyment that had appeared on Osen's face earlier only intensified.
You know, I'd like to see you in a daring little bikini. I couldn't wear anything as revealing as that.
I couldn't even. I flushed bright red and refused. Then Kozasu chimed in.
Osen, I'm against it. I think a one-piece swimsuit would suit Chizuru-chan better. You think so?
I didn't really know whether it would suit me or not, but I felt really grateful she suggested something more in my comfort zone.
It makes you feel more like a refined lady when you boldly expose your back and... Wait, please, wait. Still a no? I think it's necessary to be adventurous at least some of the time.
I'm not ready to go on that adventure yet. Well, why don't we go swimsuit shopping anyway?
Everyone will want to go to the pool. It is summertime after all.
I got the feeling an impending crisis loomed behind their smiles, but I firmly pushed that feeling aside.
I'll choose a swimsuit by myself.
Upon hearing that, the two of them smiled cryptically for some reason. I felt very uneasy. After that, we left the restaurant and went shopping for swimsuits, but... how do I put it? All the designs recommended to me were the kind someone's older adult sister might wear. In the end, I chose a swimsuit myself, like I said I would, but it was really hard.
I had so much fun today. Thanks for hanging out with us, Chizuru-chan. Now that we bought some cute swimsuits, we definitely have to go to the pool.
Yeah. Now, this is where you say, how about next Sunday?
Sure, Sunday is fine.
Great, then we'll see you next Sunday. I said bye to them there, since my house was in the other direction. I was still looking forward to hanging out with them again, even though I knew Olsen had pushed me to say that. Uh-oh. Where's Midget? The next day,
I'm off.
I went out while announcing my departure out of habit, even though there was no one else at home. Outside it was a summer day like any other, almost too hot, and not a cloud in the sky.
I'll go return the book that I finished, and then... Oh, that's right. I should do my homework after that.
I was going to head to the school library. It stayed open even during summer vacation. Good the cicadas stop. I hadn't worn my school uniform in so long that the fabric made me feel itchy. The moment I passed through the school gate, I could hear cheerful, energetic voices coming from somewhere. I figured it was probably students cheering on their friends in some club activity.
Oh, right. Didn't Heisuke-kun and Okita-san mention they'd had club activities going on during the summer?
I remembered how, before the break began, Heisuke-kun told me I should stop in if I was free. I felt like seeing Heisuke-kun and the others doing their best at kendo, but I wonder if I'd be bothering them if I went to visit all of a sudden, and we have come to a fault. So I'm gonna save. By the way, my mouse is invisible, so this will take a second. My mouse is invisible. The invisible mouse. I can't see where it is. There we go. Okay. Save's complete. Now, can I exit? This is gonna take a bit. Oh! I got it. And now we're stuck because Midget hasn't come back yet. Which means, if I can do it. Oh, if I can do it. Oh, I don't think I can do it. Oh, I'm afraid. I don't think I can put up BRB. Oh, God. Okay, I can't. This is stupid. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Okay. We're having difficulties. I cannot put up BRB, so what I'm gonna do is type in chat BRB. Like that. So, BRB. Hello?
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi! The problem of having an invisible mouse is that I can't put up BRB.
I know, I saw it.
Good.
It's a good thing the ad is going to be done in 15 seconds.
Oh, goody.
So that's excellent timing, actually.
Woo! Yep, go over here. There we go, okay. Yay! I've been welcomed back.
Yay!
Yay! Alright, which one of these choices?
Just in time for drink water. Yeah!
Oh, motherfuckers! Alright, I've drank the water.
Ta-da!
So, which one do you think?
I wonder if I'd be bothering him. Is this the Kindle Club?
Kendo Club!
Hey.
He did specifically tell me to go check it out. I decided to take a peek at the Kendo Hall. I'd head home right away if I was being a bother. As I walked down the passage, I saw someone I recognized coming from the Kendo Hall.
Good afternoon, Hijikata-sensei.
Yukimura-kun. What are you doing here of all places?
He was flapping the collar of his shirt to let air in and cool off. His eyes wide open in surprise.
I thought I'd come to study in the library today, but I was hoping to take a quick look at the Kendo Club before that as well. By the way, Hijikata-sensei, are you on your way back from coaching the Kendo Club?
Yeah, it just changed shifts with Kondo Sensei. A teacher has to supervise and take responsibility during club activities in case anything happens. There's a lot of particulars to it.
Kondo-sensei was the Kendo Club's advisor. But when he was absent, Hijikata-sensei often acted as the coach instead. I heard that Harada-sensei and Nagakura-sensei also each held a Dan rank, which was like a black belt in Kendo. Everyone agreed that Hakuoki Academy's Kendo Club was a real powerhouse just by their coaches alone.
Well, if you're going in, then prepare yourself. You can feel the humidity in there. If you stay too long, it'll knock you out.
Hijikata-sensei shrugged his shoulders and started walking off, but I
Oh.
called...
Oh,
What?
I thought he was gonna turn around himself. No.
I called his name to stop him.
Hijikata-sensei, where are you going?
Oh, to the cafeteria. It's about time for Gensan to prepare lunch for those guys. He still keeps the cafeteria open even though we're on holiday. I have to go and help him out.
Oh, then let me lend a hand as well.
I offered my help, but Hijikata-sensei shook his head lightly.
I appreciate the sentiment, but even if there's not that much food to make for the club members, it still takes a lot of time and physical labor.
When he said that, I said,
I'll help anyway?
sorry, I can't be of any help.
But Ibuki would be at the cafeteria, wouldn't he?
Does he have money?
Fuck!
My shoulders slumped at what Hijikata-sensei said.
I'm sorry I can't help you.
Drink.
Yeah.
Yeah. The truth was, I couldn't be of much help when it came to physical labor. If I just went ahead and tried to help anyway, I'd just get in the way more than anything.
But
Don't worry about it. It's not like you're the manager for the Kendo Club or anything. Besides, if you want to see them, come back later. Their lunch break is about to start.
Hijikata-sensei spoke curtly and then left. I watched him go in silence. I let out a sigh and... Huh? I heard a meow suddenly. I started looking around for a cat.
Meow.
Then a nearby bush shook and from it emerged a black cat, because of course it's a black cat.
Huh? How cute.
Was this cat used to people? When I gently reached my hand out, the cat nuzzled it. I stroke its back and its eyes scrunched in happiness.
No.
Unfortunately, it wasn't long before it lost interest and ran away from me. At that moment, it turned back to look at me, seeming to invite me to follow.
What's this?
Does it want me to follow it?
Leave it alone.
Chase after it!
Oh!
Yup.
It should be okay, just for a bit.
I followed after the black cat as it ran, being careful to not lose sight of it. Guided by the cat, I eventually arrived at the courtyard. I crouched down carefully so as to not startle it. It pressed against my feet before I gently stroked its back.
Could it be you're hungry, little guy?
I didn't have anything on me I could feed it, though. What should I do? As I worried about that.
Why are you why? Wait a minute. Is this either a Ibuki or it's the Brat?
This is the scene with Cosmo and the Brat, but is this the Brat?
I think it is.
Alright. Why are you following me? I told you you're a nuisance and an eyesore.
Yeah. Shut up. I have nothing to say to the likes of you.
The sound of two stormy voices arguing drew closer to me.
Those voices just now.
I cocked my head at how familiar they sounded. I scooped the black cat up in my arms and stood.
I saw my wife earlier. I am merely going after her.
Oh, okay.
So I think it was Kazuma first.
Yeah, we flip-flopped them.
Oh, well.
Oh.
I saw my wife earlier. I am merely going after her.
As if. This heat's got you seeing things. Kaoru shrugged his shoulders in disgust and turned my way. Our eyes met.
Wonderful.
Chizuru, what are you doing here? Kaoru looked fairly surprised to see me there, as he hurriedly put his hands behind him, as if he had something to hide.
Were you looking for this kitty?
I indicated the black cat I was holding, rocking it in my arms a little as I spoke.
Meow.
But, for some reason, Kazuma looked pretty displeased upon seeing us like that.
Do not concern yourself with such trivial matters. Release that thing at once and come to my side.
Kazuma, did you need me for something?
But of course. I do, but I will only tell you after you release that thing.
As Kaoru heard that, he glanced between the two of us, sizing us up. I didn't try in any way to move from my position, nor did Kazuma attempt to close the distance between us. This can't be it, but... Are you actually afraid of cats? Kaoru's lips broke into a triumphant smile as he asked.
Smug Kaoru.
Smug Kaoru. Oh, you know what? We have to make a smug Kaoru emoji.
Yes!
In contrast, Cosmo's features scrunched in anger at the accusation.
What a foolish thing to suggest. Do you think that I would fear the likes of this small animal?
Why aren't you approaching her then?
I just don't like cats. They're ungrateful. And to top it off, they're not all that cute.
Why?
Because it's funny. Plus, they're not all that cute. Just as if the gasp from the audience would sound like this.
Yes.
I much prefer dogs. They have lived alongside humans ever since ancient times in order to assist their masters. They are loyal, devoted beasts.
So have cats. What are you on about, Cosima? Have you heard of Egypt?
I don't care for that sandy place. It's rough and coarse and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
Oh my god, really?
Too bad Isaac's not here for that nice little reference.
You lost me there. Cats are free enough to not suck up to humans, and that's what makes them so charming. Well, maybe guys who get pissed when things don't go their way just... Blah, 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 blah. I can't English! Well, maybe guys who get pissed when things don't go their way, the way they want, just aren't able to appreciate that. They went into a stare down for a little while.
I actually, out of reflex, just start narrowing my eyes.
But before long, they both turned to me with an intense look in their eyes.
What is it?
So, Chizuru, which do you like? Cats or dogs?
You don't need to mince words with your answer, my wife. Dogs have many outstanding merits, as I'm sure you know.
Why was this conversation even happening? I was at a complete loss and said...
I'd say it's cats, because he doesn't like being called a mongrel.
Knuckles!
Yeah!
If I had to choose, I'd say cats.
But
What did you say?
It's not like I hate dogs.
how unseemly, Cosima. She can't help what she likes, right? She just likes them. Kaido interrupted me to smugly press him for an answer. Then he smiled sweetly and turned towards me. I knew you'd pull through, Chizuru. Well, I already had faith in the fact that you like cats, though. What would this total stranger here know? This is a sibling thing. He's not happy. He's not happy. Kazuma stared at me, brows furrowed in a moody expression. Up.
I'm certain I'll get to you to recognize the virtues of dogs someday.
But I like dogs as well.
Then you should have said that in the first place. Plus, I'm leaving.
Well, okay. Yeah, sure. Before I could finish explaining myself, Kazuma stormed off while still looking irritated. Serves him right.
Kaido, you shouldn't say things like that.
Just as I chided him, whatever was in his hands shook and made a rustling sound.
What was... Is that cat food you're holding?
No.
Don't tell me it's for the kitty here.
Not really.
Do you usually feed him?
Sometimes. I didn't think that it was an unusually I did think that it was an unusually sociable cat, but... So that's how it was. I got it now.
Oh, sorry.
I literally just took a drink. Why? I'll do it again.
I slowly lowered the black cat twisting around in my arms to the ground.
Meow.
It's just gimme.
Meow.
You're hungry, aren't you? I haven't fed you yet today. Kaoru looked troubled for a little while, calculating as he looked between me and the cat food repeatedly. Then... Here, hold out your hand.
Huh?
It seems like he's gotten attached to you, so he'll likely eat from your hand.
Are you sure?
What? You want to stand there twiddling your thumbs? How about you do something if you got time to kill?
Okay. Thanks.
Drink! He was harsh with me, but I was still happy that I could feed the kitten. I don't know if it's a cat or a kitten. The black cat happily gobbled up the food Kaoru and I offered.
I actually found a YouTube short that perfectly demonstrates just what you should call a cat at what age.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Also,
Meow. Meow. Meow.
there, I got all my cat sounds out.
Meow.
Meow. Come to think of it, you two may be kind of similar.
Huh? Oh, so.
Like your aura. And things like having pretty hair and large bright eyes. Kaoru. Meow.
After I called the cat that on impulse, it raised its face, responding to the name. Stop it! Don't lump me in with a cat! His face got a little red as he yelled angrily. After that, Kaoru and I bantered childishly from either side of the cat. From time to time, it would meow like it was part of our conversation. Black cats really are adorable. Hold on.
Meow. 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 Meow.
I know Discord doesn't pick it up, but yay. Plus, Kaoru seemed much calmer than usual, too. I was really glad that the two of us could spend this kind of time together. I realized I'd accidentally spent more time in the courtyard than I planned to, so I gave up on going to the kendo hall. I went to study at the library like I'd originally planned. Mail, who do you think it's from?
Kaoru.
Yep. It feels good to beat that jerk, Kazuma. Well, I was relieved to hear you say that you like cats. I guess siblings are still similar even after they drift apart.
Personality similar, I think, or no?
I think
Wait.
that this one we did
Yeah,
first,
Yeah.
but it didn't get anything, I think.
So yeah, that one.
Woo!
Eh.
From what kind of thinking did you conclude that we're similar? You're simpler and more good-natured than me. I don't think we're similar at all. This left Kaoru thinking, I think. By the time I finished studying and left the library, it was already sunset. Whoops. The library had been nice and cool, so I guess coming to school during summer break wasn't a bad idea. As I approached the school gate to leave the premises, my cell phone began to ring. It was a text from Osen.
It was hot again today, huh? I want to hurry up and jump into the pool.
I briefly stopped walking and replied that I was looking forward to Sunday. When I checked my phone again, I suddenly felt a presence behind me. Could it be? I gingerly turned around and saw Okita-san peering over my shoulder.
I hope your kendo training went well.
I said the first thing that came to mind when I saw that he was wearing his uniform.
Alright, I found it.
Good.
Are you just about to head home right now? Be careful.
It was just a standard farewell, but it still made me feel uneasy for some reason.
Right, thank you.
Oh god.
Take a drink. Ah, tasty.
Water.
Okita-san grinned and waved lightly as he saw me off.
Well, that makes sense.
What makes sense?
One of the things for the stage now in Hero Forge is a ball of yarn. It just released its cat update recently, and yeah, that makes sense.
Yay, yarn.
You can put balls of yarn on the stage of your minifigs.
Yay.
Ultimately, we parted ways and I returned home without any problems, but something about his smile had put me on edge. As it should. After that, by the time I had made it home and taken care of my chores, the sun had completely set.
I guess it's about time I get started on dinner.
What to make tonight? I thought of what ingredients I had in the fridge, mentally preparing tonight's menu. Here we go.
Yeah.
Last bit of the stream.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, as Soji Okita headed home from Kendo.
Keeping this info to myself to get a head start wouldn't be a bad idea, but...
The corner of his mouth lifted in a playful smirk as he fiddled with his smartphone.
Be ways to pass up such a fun opportunity. Alright, and... done.
When he finished preparing the contents of each message, he sent them out, one after the other.
All the while grinning from ear to ear like a Cheshire cat.
Sir.
Hopefully this'll shake things up a bit.
Here we go.
Chichen is going to the pool this Sunday. Let's follow her. Chichen is going to the pool? Oh, I got no choice but to go! Chichen is going to the pool this Sunday. I'm going with her too.
Okita-san's going with her. Like hell I let him see Chizuru in a swimsuit.
You certainly failed there. Chichen is going to the pool this Sunday. Everyone's gonna see her in it. What is the meaning of this? How did Okita come to possess this information? Everyone's going to the pool this Sunday. How about you, sir? Oh, the pool, huh? Well, that sounds pretty nice. It's been way too hot lately. We're all going to the pool this Sunday. Won't you chaperone for us? Do high school students even need a chaperone? Not that I mind, though. Chizuru and everyone else are going to the pool this Sunday. Hijikata is coming too. I'm worried they'll be out of line, but if Hijikata-sensei is going too... An intriguing incident is projected to take place at the pool this Sunday. Oh no! Oh well, when I hear there's something to be of intrigue, I just have to go see it for myself. I plan to cause an incident at the pool this Sunday. Feel free to try and stop me. What kind of crap is that punk Soji trying to pull? If you'd like to prevent Hijikata from dying of overwork, you must come to the pool this Sunday. The pool? But if death from overwork might be involved, I just can't ignore it. Pool this Sunday. 1v1 me.
Huh? What is this? Some kind of letter of challenge?
Yes.
And this
And
is
we
where
are-
we stop.
The 2-hour mark,
We are,
which we are not doing this tonight.
we are not! Oops.
Oh,
Anyway.
to the diary.
To save with my invisible mousey. Save, yes. Can I? Ooh, wait. Ah!
There it is.
Aha!
All right, so next couple days are off
Yeah, till Thursday.
for art.
Awakening art. Fire Emblem
Yes.
Awakening. To the shop. I can't remove myself, but we're gonna stay on this screen? Oh
Yeah,
fuck, can I even...
unfortunately.
Okay, if I Okay, I can
Let's
stop
see.
the stream. I can stop the stream.
Okay, at the very least, there's that.
Yes.
So yeah, that's what's going on Thursday.
Yep, we're finishing the Awakening piece with Virion and Canon.
Female Robin, for those of you uninitiated.
Yes.
Ah,
You okay?
yeah, there's just I'm casually drowning.
What?
So let's see, anything to add to that besides 2 days off and potentially updated schedule
Oh, yeah, that depends as well.
due to real life circumstances.
The schedules might change where Friday and Mondays there's no night stream. But that'll depend what happens in the next couple of weeks, I think.
Yes.
When is your thing?
Saturday.
It's Saturday?
Yep, Saturday night.
Alright, yeah, Saturday night is an event.
Yes. And it's gonna be we're playing Uno.
We're playing Uno for your birthday pick.
Yep.
Cause
Yep.
that's gonna be
It's gonna be chaos. And
yeah.
I'm gonna every bit of it.
So
That's Saturday.
yeah, that's Saturday. That's Saturday night.
Friday will possibly be normal.
Possibly Fashion Dreamer followed by SSL. For now. If you see the schedule change, it changed.
Yes.
I cannot predict the future.
But you're a witch, though. You
Okay,
should be
I-
able to.
I can predict events some of the time.
I do have a thing, though. Let me go ahead and send it to you directly. This one right here. She is currently streaming Mario Kart.
Do you really want me to take my mouse off of the invisible?
Yeah.
I can't. My mouse is invisible.
Okay, I guess we're not rating tonight,
I'm
folks.
sorry, I would, but like I don't want to lose the mouse again.
Okay, if that's is that everything then to go over?
Yes, I think so.
In which case, please drink water.
Have a good day or night.
Try not to die because you didn't drink water. We'll see y'all on Thursday night. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.